And this is Mary with Seer, and this is your daily tarot for all signs for July 13th, 2019. I hope you're doing well. First thing we're going to do is just get kind of a basic energy card for like a focus card, you know. Alright, are you ready? Embrace the three worlds. Hey, sorry I had to just, I don't get this one that often, so I was like taken aback. So I just had to review the book real quick. That is Art Through the Eyes of the Soul Oracle Guidebook. So embracing the three worlds or realms, okay? Also Dawning of the Green Man. Basically, they're talking about the underworld, middle world, and upper world. So they're saying here to use tomorrow to look from the viewpoint of the three perspectives. Now, I've had this deck a long time. I don't think I've ever gotten this card before. So we know how to basically deal with our world. And kind of trying to rise above, like the spiritual realm. But what about the underworld? Wow, that's something. I'll have to think about that one. Okay. Maybe that's the dark forces, Maybe it's the energy that undermines things and undoes things and challenges us. Okay, well, let's get going here. So, please tell us what we need to know, be concerned about for tomorrow. Okay, so we have the Ten of Earth. So sorry about my allergies there. Okay, then we have the Nine of Air. Seeing these a lot. Okay, so I'm going to keep going, get a few more out. Five of Fire. Patience. Okay. So patience is temperance. And Ten of Earth is Ten of Pentacles. This is Nine of Swords, Nine of Air, and Five of Wands. Okay. All right, so this is our legacy, right? This is our Ten of Earth. It's a legacy card. See all these pentacles around, and our legacy is more than abundance. It's kind of like a lineage, And we're going back to the spiritual way of thinking. I mean, that's probably why you're here too. So when we connect with spirit, we're not up all night wondering about how we're going to do this or how we're going to do that, because we know we're taken care of. So this is when, like the anxiety card, when you're worrying and you can't sleep. But when you connect to spirit and you embrace the spiritual side of things, okay? You embrace your guides and your ancestors. Those are part of your lineage. Lineage, so sorry. Okay? And it does take patience and balance of your mind, body, and spirit to listen to be able to hear the calling. Because it's not a big knock on your door, ding dong your doorbell. No, it's this whisper. It's a whisper, the same whisper that says be careful, the same whisper that says maybe I ought to check that. It's the same whisper, but once you start listening to it, it gets a little bit more pronounced, because you just know the right thing to do. When you see the truth, there's certain paths. So this Five of Fire here is the Five of Wands. And this is a card that, now I think it's warning you to, when you decide what your path is, and we're all kind of looking at all that. Because it's not just about the money. It's not just about the money. Money isn't a legacy. Money is just stuff. Legacy is what we hand down to our children, what our parents handed us. And it's time, if it wasn't a good legacy, to make it right. So Five of Fire, this is other people's opinions. it's worrying about other people's opinions, and it's competition. So while we find our path, and finding what inspires your heart and soul, people will judge, and we have to be strong enough, if we want a better life, to just not listen to that anymore. Just not. I mean, the people that don't want to, nobody has to agree with that. Just respect who we are, who you are. The people that don't want to do that, then we can make a decision whether we want that in our lives. And so the patience is temperance. Temperance, well, it's like coming from a calm place in your heart. Then you can hear your guidance. And when you're balanced, you make the right decisions. You don't second guess your decisions. So that's really nice. And these kind of decisions do not come without the sleepless nights. Probably had the sleepless nights for a while, but you know what? As more people choose their heart's desires, it will give the rest of us more courage to seek ours. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more cards here. I'm doing right here just to get a little bit more focus on a direction, or maybe something else we just need to know. Okay. Alright, so this one fell out. It actually didn't belong in the deck I was in, but it came out, and so here you go. Alright. Maybe you've already experienced this, because the way you think may be changing, and it is not sitting right with some people. That's why they get this competition and the gossip, or the opinions, and possibly even being stabbed in the back, being actually like somebody took you out and went after you because you didn't agree with them, or you didn't, all you're doing is just trying to find your own way, but it threatens people. Maybe that some of this is their old family history, their lineage, something brought down through their family. So it's not easy. I mean, think about how hard it is us to take that path. Other people, it scares them. But you know what? Many of us know that living the way it's been going in this 3D, what we thought was real, what isn't, that's pretty darn scary. So we'll do one more card of advice. I am humble. So as you discover the 3 realms, and you're connecting to your spirit guides, and you're seeing through some of the illusion, even some of the people's own illusions with themselves, it's important that we remain humble. This is I am humble. And that we try to be as kind as we can, and patience. Because some people's whole paradigm of life is going to be shaken to its core. And if we came here to do the work, that we're here to help. So being humble, meaning we're the student and the teacher. And we are connected to all 3 realms: underworld, the middle world, and the upper world. That we're not so different than many people. And remember to praise the goddess and the god. Not only the spirits outside of us that assist us, but our own goddess and god within us. To respect ourselves, and therefore all humanity, all life, all Mother Earth. Have a great day tomorrow. Bye-bye.